We tend to celebrate heroes for, the monsters they slay and the huge battles they win.
Yeah, the big flashy stuff.
But when you really boil it down, the deepest truth of almost every epic journey is this. The ultimate prize is always just getting home.
Exactly.
And that's what we're doing today, a deep dive into that universal, that sort of Odyssean quest to unpack this core idea.
The idea that even the greatest heroes are really just defined by their longing to go back.
Right.
I mean, our whole premise here is pretty simple. At the end of the day,
Which is?
that nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, in this world is more precious than home. The sea, the storms, they all eventually pass.
But home, family, love, that endures.
That's the anchor. It survives everything else.
Okay, so let's unpack that a little. Why is home the ultimate goal? It's clearly not just four walls and a roof.
No, not at all. It's about permanence.
Permanence in a world that is completely chaotic.
Precisely. And you see that urgency reflected in Telemachus, just waiting for his father's return.
That family connection is the entire structure holding the whole epic together.
And what's so fascinating here is that the internal struggle, all that suffering the hero goes through, is actually the only resource that truly prepares him.
Prepares him for what's coming.
Yes, those trials aren't just random obstacles. They are the tools he collects to confront what's waiting for him.
The political betrayal, the personal chaos.
All of it.
Yeah.
He needs that suffering to be ready.
But here's where it gets really interesting for me. That suffering isn't just bad luck.
No, it's targeted. It's divine wrath.
Poseidon's anger, that's the central hurdle, isn't it?
It is.
So that raises a huge question. If the god of the sea is absolutely cosmically determined to sink you, why even bother fighting?
Right. What's the point?
Is the whole journey more symbolic than, practical?
I think it's both. He has invited Poseidon's anger, and the punishment is made crystal clear.
How so?
He's warned that even if every single other god shows him mercy, he still might not reach home. And that poses the critical question for all of us, really. Can sheer human will overcome fate when a deity has already signed your destiny?
And while he's fighting that externally, there's this whole other psychological war raging back home.
The domestic uncertainty.
Yeah, the question isn't just if Penelope is alive.
It's much deeper than that.
It's whether she's broken her oath, whether she's lied, or if the prize he's fighting for even exists as he remembers it.
That doubt, the idea of finding betrayal instead of a welcome, you could argue that's a more powerful antagonist than any monster.
Totally.
And yet, despite the angry god and that terrible uncertainty at home, Odysseus has this unwavering confidence.
He just believes he'll make it.
He believes fundamentally that he will return home. And importantly, without requiring a sacrifice from anyone.
Including himself.
Or himself, yeah. It highlights such a deep personal resolve. It's about survival with integrity intact.
So what's the real takeaway here for you, listening to this? The true conflict in the story, it's not just men versus monsters.
Or even fate versus free will, really.
Right. It's between that external, insurmountable divine law, Poseidon's judgment, and that internal, deeply human commitment to get back safely.
To get back without losing yourself.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, then the journey home isn't just about surviving a voyage.
No, it's about making sure that when you do arrive, you haven't compromised your integrity.
Or required some unnecessary sacrifice along the way.
Exactly.
So we'll leave you with a final thought to chew on. If the ultimate prize really is home and family, what oath or what great personal risk would you take right now to ensure that prize is waiting for you exactly as you remember it?
Something to think about.
Something to mull over until our next deep dive.